Hello, today we're going to do unit rate problem solving. It is a pair deck, but for this presentation, it's just a slide presentation. And you'll see as we go along what that means. This was from our video we watched the other day, the Ed puzzle. You can see the answers, decimal point, ones, tenths place. Make sure you put the TH on the end of the decimal places, hundreds and thousands. The 3 is in the tenths, the 7's in the hundreds, the 8's in the thousands. Then it's 20 plus 5 plus 3 tenths plus 6 100ths, and 7 plus 4 tenths plus 2 100ths plus 5 1000ths. So you can check your work and ask a question if you have it. Again, from 1:30 to 2:30 today, you can log in if you didn't understand something. You missed it, didn't understand it, you can log into Zoom and ask the question. Or even today, if we have time. Okay, we're going to do 5 of these problems. During Tracy's trip across the country, she traveled 2,884 miles. Her trip took 7 days. Find a unit rate to represent the average miles she traveled per day during the trip. Per day. That tells you the days are going to be on the bottom. 7. 2,884 be on top. And we're just going to divide numerator by denominator. That will give us the per day. And if we do that using a calculator, you see that she went 412 miles per day on average. Once again, doesn't mean that's what she traveled every day, but her per day miles were 412. Steve was offered $5,025 per year for a weekend lifeguarding job at a local pool. He wants to know how much his monthly income will be at his salary level. What's his rate of pay in dollars per month? Again, per month. We know we're looking for 1 month. Month goes on the bottom. 5,025 divided by, there's 12 months in a year, by 12. And that's what I did on Desmos here. It came with $418.75. Again, when we're dealing with money, we do round to the nearest cent, whether we're told to or not. This one happens to end up there. Randall's recorded 8 songs on his most recent CD. The total length of the CD is 49 minutes. Find a unit rate, so we want to find 1, to represent the average length per song on the CD. So per song means we're going to put songs on the bottom, 49 on top. We round to the nearest hundredth. So first thing is 49 divided by 8 gives us 6.125. Round to the nearest hundredth. Now we have to identify which number's in the hundreds. That would be the 2. And with the 2 being in the hundreds, we're looking at the 5 next door to it. The answer is either 6.12 or 6.13. Those are the only 2 answers it could be. So with that 5, anything 5 or greater, we round up. We're going to take that 6.12, and it's going to end up being 6.13 minutes per song. That's what rounded to the nearest hundredth means. Hannah paid $1,200 for the carpenter living room. The room has an area of 251.2 square feet. What was our unit cost of carpeting dollars per square foot? Again, per means what follows is going to be on the bottom. We want unit cost, so we know we're looking for 1 square foot. How much was it for 1 square foot rounded to the nearest cent, which is another way rounded to the nearest hundredth? By the way, there's 100 cents in a dollar. That's where hundredth comes. That's where cent, 100. Okay. We take 1,200 divided by 251.2, and we find out that it is costing $4.77. It costs all that, but we want to round it to the nearest cent. So once again, we look at it. It's 4.777. We're either going to round it to $4.77 or $4.78. We look at the purple 7 and realize that's 5 or greater, so we're going to round up to $4.78 per square foot. An 8-ounce can of tomatoes costs $1.14. A 12-ounce can costs $1.75. Which can of tomatoes costs the least per ounce? Yeah. You always should be putting money on top anyway. But then it says per ounce, so we know we're going to put money on top, ounce on the bottom. This is simply, it looks harder than it is. Well, maybe $1.14 divided by 8 and $1.75 divided by 12. That'll give the per ounce. So here it is, $1.14 divided by 8, 0.1425. $1.75 divided by 12, 0.1458. So we look at the example below, it's either going to be 14 cents or 15 cents, both of them, because I'm going to round it to the nearest cent. And if that's the case, 14 with 2 would mean this first one would be 14 cents. The second one has a 14 with a 5 after that. We're going to round that up to 15 cents. And then the can of tomatoes costs the least per ounce would be the first one because it is 14 cents instead of 15. But you can see that they're so close there in real life. Don't know that you care. Well, it depends. Do you want 8 ounces or 12 ounces? Those are so close that in real life, you would buy whichever can you wanted to. You wouldn't worry about the cost per. But this is a math problem. That is what it is, so we're going to care about it. That would be it. There's a test for you to take, an ALEKS Week 10 test. 5 of the questions are over this stuff, and 4 of the questions are review stuff over the integers. So get ready to take that, and you have till Sunday night at midnight to finish that. See you.